Alright, this Auqiie, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Rar.
A few screws loose, I'm dangerous. It's mad cause they bitch you wanna hang with us. Little Auqiie, you know I'm feeling.
All right, today we got my dog Auqiie jumping off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
For sure. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, bro. We just out here. We making moves, bro. We just, you know how it go.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us.
Appreciate you.
So tell me, how did 2021 go for you?
2021, that's a crazy one, because 2020 started it off, and then sometimes it was kicking a lot of people's, kicking a lot of people in. So it's it's like 2021 sometimes, bro, but it was like a part 2. But now, like for 2022, I'm trying to like just push, do everything I can to put on my cities and where I'm from and show love to everybody and really push this music.
For sure, that's real. So, how would you describe growing up in New Rochelle?
Well, originally I was born in Buffalo, and around like 6, 7 I moved to New Rochelle, and it was, moving from upstate New York to downstate, more near the boroughs and stuff. It was a big change. I was used to, buffalo wings and all that, and the pizza being different, and but once I got there, like, that's where I found my like passion for music. Like, I always made like new music, and I grew up in the church, so it was like there. But once I got to New Rochelle, that's when I started honing in on the craft and learning how to engineer, produce myself, doing all of that stuff, and finding like a sound. So I definitely, I learned a lot from New Rochelle. Like, I really grew up there. That definitely made me who I am today.
That's real. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
I would say I jumped off the porch, I don't know, like around 2008, 2009, I was illegally downloading music on LimeWire, you know what I mean? Jaywalking, doing a lot of wild shit like that, going crazy. You know how we do out here, bro. They don't know how to stop us, but you know what I mean? I say off the porch in the sense of, nigga, I've been hustling and doing this music thing since I was about 13, when I started seeing that you could put yourself on platforms like YouTube, Hot New Hip Hop, when they used to let you upload. I've been doing mixtapes on DatPiff since I was like 13, 12, and I've been doing it every year, engineering myself or, going to studios to just get to know, how to create with other people. So in that sense, I've been doing this since I was 13, like on my dolo, just trying to figure this shit out.
For real. So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned so far?
I just feel like my biggest life lesson is you gotta keep, there's so many, but you just gotta keep pushing forward and being positive, because positive is the only thing that could negate the negatives. Like, there's so much in this world that's gonna come, they're gonna throw at you, but you just gotta be prepared, and just be prepared to be a good person. Because when you move with positivity and you move like a good person, there's but so much the devil can do to try and drag you down,
For sure. So going back, you said you started making music when you were 13?
Yes, sir. Like, I definitely did. I had always, I'd been like messing around with like recording softwares and stuff like that for a while, but like 13 was like the first time I'm like, let me put something on YouTube, let me put something out there and start going, and it started going up in my town, and I just started networking through the music, like who else is making music, who else is doing this, and I've been consistently doing that and just, immersing myself in the vibe that is the music.
For real. So what would you say motivated you to start making music overall?
Just self-expression, just putting how I'm feeling out there and what's going on out there for me, so I can challenge this shit that we call reality. Like, what's really going on right now? Is this really happening? Because sometimes we feel like we not here, and here is a mindset. Here is a place that you tell yourself, because, like, I don't know, I just been doing this shit a long time, so I don't know.
And who would you list as some of your musical influences?
Kanye, Drake, you know, Fred Hammond. Like I listen to a lot of different things. I listen to country, Tracy Chapman, Fast Car. Like I like real music. Like I like immersing myself in where this really all started. And like DMX is a big one for me because just of his spiritual journey and everything that he went through as a man. Like Tupac, Biggie, West Coast, East Coast, down south is big. Like I love Andre 3000, what they did. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. That's why I'm like a really big fan of music and hip hop.
Your Spotify wrap up is so crazy.
Yes, because it'll be like my wrap up. Like I was looking at my Spotify wrap up, and I got like Lil Wayne, I got him, bro. I got me as like my top 10 people, and I got Fred Hammond, then Kirk Franklin, Shirley Caesar. So these are the things that I'm listening to because I need positivity in my life, but I'm also from that. I'm from the hood. I grew up behind the projects. I grew up pushing my laundry through the projects because I don't have no washer in my house. I grew up washing my clothes in the tub. So when I say this shit in my lyrics, I truthfully mean like when you come from the slums, people try and box you into what that means and how you have to maneuver in that sense where, listen, I've been in this music thing since day one. Whatever else that encompass, I don't care if I have to, you know what I mean, wash my clothes walking through the projects, if I have to, you know, network through school, if I got to network through anything. This is how we got to make things happen and make these connections happen. You can't just sit around and just wait for it to appear.
For sure. When would you say you decided to take it serious full time?
I think it really clicked around when I was like maybe 15, 16, once I was putting stuff out on YouTube, and I think like I did like a Marvin's Room remix, and I remember just hitting thousands of views for the first time as a kid and realizing like, okay, if I keep putting out like every week I could have something, and that was my motto for a while. I'm putting out a song a week, I'm putting out a tape a year, I'm putting out double. There's years I put out 2 tapes. It was just like whichever platforms. And that's why I encourage people to just release and to put things, because these platforms are here now, but there's so many platforms like MySpace that people like Soulja Boy and Sean Kingston was getting signed off of back then that no longer exists. So you have to take and, you know, seize your opportunities now, because there's no time to be looking back like I wish I would've or could've. We here now, like we making it happen.
So how did you come up with the name Auqiie?
When it's really like, it's Augie, like that's, but like AIM days when, you know, like everybody was replacing like G's with Q's and just putting X's in their names and stuff
Z's.
like that. And that was my name on AIM. It was AUQIIE. Oh yes. And like that was just like my social media name, and I'm like, my first rap name, I wanted it to be like something, and then it was like everybody just kept calling me by my social media name. So I'm like, might as well just merge the two and brand it and make this go. So I just stuck with it, AUQ to the double IE, and just keep it going because it makes it unique. Like when you search me, you're not gonna find 80 other AUQIIEs. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. I was smart of you.
Good shit, huh?
What's your current thoughts on the rap game?
I love, like I said, I love how eclectic it is, how much of a range you can go to, you know, you can go to Apple Music, you could go to Spotify, you could go to YouTube, and you could really listen to your favorite artists that are regional, that are, you know what I mean, superstars are big, and there's so many festivals, there's so many platforms. So I definitely, I bang with the music and like the music right now, like what people are coming out with, because New York is doing their thing, Atlanta's doing their thing, LA's doing their thing, and it's just like if we just solidify and put out, you know, a certain amount of positive messaging, we're on the go, because like I said, it's Black History Month. I'm with like pushing positivity for our people. Like there's enough death and stuff going on, like, and that is a part of our everyday lives, just growing up in the circumstances that we are. It's something that we see, but sometimes you don't always have to indulge in it, but there is a time for everything, you know?
For sure. What would you say is the biggest sacrifice you had to make for you to be successful?
That's a real good one, just for the simple fact that I do so many things. I wear so many hats. I've done so many things in the time of me growing up. Like I said, I'm an athlete, bro. I've been doing sports since I was a jit and coinciding doing that with the music. So touring, going around the country for sports and playing rugby, and also having to go around the country and promote my music and what I'm doing and like my vibe. So it's been, you know.
It's been a hustle.
Exactly.
For sure.
Base.
So what is it that you want listeners to take when they turn on the Octa Project?
I want you to see that I really can do whatever is thrown at me. I'm really that guy, bro. Like, I'm really, like, if you put me in a studio with anybody, no pen, no paper, no nothing, and watch me go, you'll see that this is real life. This is real. Like, these songs that's getting views is really, I'm going to the studio, walking out, and that's the done project. Like, I've been doing this at such a high level for so many years. Practice makes perfect. So can't nobody tell me I'm not closer, I'm not there, or I'm not doing what I've been doing. It's documented. Niggas can't belittle me. Niggas can't belittle my pen. Niggas can't, like, niggas see me freestyle. Niggas done seen me host shows. Niggas done seen me do poetry slams. Done seen me do
Well,
everything.
Karlous Miller, right?
Yeah, yep, I definitely did an Apollo night, and he was hosting it, and it was dope. I met him, and I did a poem, Don't Call Me the Man, and it went up. I got like thousands of views, and so many people showed me so much love, and it just showed me, like, my pen is so much bigger than just music. It could go into poetry, it could go into writing, you know what I mean, comedies, doing things like that. It's just being a creative and being bigger than just boxing yourself in. But I do rap. I go and I do it at every single day. I be rapping, whether it's rapping in my phone, in my notes, whether it's rapping in my headphones. Like, people see me. If I'm walking around, people be thinking I'm crazy, because that's what I do around the city, wherever I'm from. If you ever knew me, when I'm working out, I'm rapping my shit, I'm writing shit in my head, because this is my life. This is what it is to be Auqiie, is to be a rapper.
Yeah. What's something that you put into your craft that you feel artists lack nowadays?
I put time, effort, emotion. Because I don't give I really don't care how anybody feels about me personally, or, oh, he's emotional. I sing to women. I love women. I don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't box myself in to feel like I have to be some caricature of a black man or of any of these things. I'm just me, and I go. And if you listen to me, you're gonna see that I go.
That's real. What do you feel the game is lacking nowadays?
Me. That's it. And I'm in it, so it's not even a lack. I'm here, bro. Like, I just feel like it's time to really start, like I said, pushing. I'm out in Miami, I'm out in New York, I'm out in Atlanta, bro. You see me, bro. I'm out pushing and making it go, to show people, like, I'm not stopping, and this will not stop, and it hasn't stopped. And you've seen me with a project from, if you know of me or know anything or heard a little, you've seen me working since I started. There's no stop.
No, for real. So what else are you working on right now?
I'm working on a lot of things. I just dropped my single, Let's Have Fun. Let's have fun, yeah. But we just dropped that. That's off of my Grand Theft Audio 2 Vice City mixtape. So I had did Grand Theft Audio 1 at a crazy time in my life, like so many transitions and changes, and that was when I was just really pushing like Auqiie in around like 2018. and was going shooting videos with my brother right here, Common Lens. He goes, bro. He's a real director. He's a doctor in film and all of that. Like, he got his doctorate. Like, this guy works, and that's why I said, so back then we was just trying to push and really like brand the music and, you know, put out some of the videos to the songs from that era. And now it's like a lot of people like me doing remixes because it shows like how I could really take something and really flip it. So I wasn't really trying to get back into remixing and that, but so many people was asking. I said, I'll give you a Vice City too.
That's real. That's real. That's real. Thinking out the box, I fuck with that.
Exactly.
Any last words and shout outs?
Just shout out Common Lens, TEDx Tut, Auqiie, Real G's. Shout out to Mario and Lee, that's my boy, fashion designer. I got so many, like I said, we're gonna be back, we're gonna be tapping in, and I got mad people that, you know, the world will be introduced to, bro. Like, we really grinding, and we're grinding across the country. Shout out to G5G, Groove 5 Groove, like, shout out to, you know, just everybody. Rest in peace to June, rest in peace to Ty Hollywood, rest in peace to Brad, Lonzo, Nick, all my brothers that, like, on this journey that I've been grinding on so long that you know what I mean, aren't here to see me keep going, but I really go and keep going for them. Like, I can't stop. Like, I can't. Like, I gotta keep going for my brothers that didn't make it and my family that been seeing me do this since I was little. So it's nothing to really pop out and show love and, you know, jump off the porch and show niggas that we really here and that hard work and dedication pays off. And I definitely appreciate you for, you know what I mean, working with this opportunity. And, you know what I mean, there's more to come, there's more visuals, we shooting movies, we doing a lot. That's why I said we're doing a lot of things that, you know, sometimes people don't see you posting or whatever, but sometimes we getting low and we really grinding for our cities, Buffalo, Syracuse, you know what I mean, Rochelle, 914, Big 716, Big 914. So, like, we really doing this, and like I said, I had to come and tap in with y'all and let y'all see that we really coming. So once I hit you up and be like, we dropping this shit, y'all gonna be like, these dudes is wild and they really do not stop. And that's just how we giving it up for the rest of eternity. This is not a 2022 thing. This is gonna go 2023, there's gonna be something. 2024 to 2025, I'm gonna be an 80-year-old man rapping. This is really how serious I am about this art and this craft and bringing my people up.
That's real.
I'm not perfect though, but we all gotta do our part to really push. And like people saying Black Lives Matter, it's time for Black lives to start mattering to each other and to everyone in the world, and just loving ourselves like we're here, bro. Like, cause we all here. That's what I got.
That's real. Auqiie, we appreciate having you on the porch with us today, man.
Definitely, I appreciate the opportunity. I'll be back, boss, I promise.
For sure.
I got you.
Gang.
Gang, gang.
Roar. A few screws loose, I'm dangerous. It's mad cause the bitches wanna hang with us. Little Auqiie, you know I'm still lame as fuck. Met a couple people up.